And now. So that should work. There we go. Lost our mic. That's exciting. Oh, alright. Let's reset our stream. Let's get everything relatively set up. Alright. Test that chat. Alright, that chat works. Alright, we're going to get everything up and running. And we're going to post stuff. And we're going to go to what we like to call the Twitter. And I'm going to make you guys watch all of this. Tweet. I don't know why that says that, but that's fine. And we will one. Too many windows open, as per usual. Alright, so the only reason I want it, well, I mean, not the only reason I want to have Overwatch open. I mean, this is a pretty obvious reason. Some of that. Little lifeguard backpack. I give people a chance to share and show up and we got some free loot boxes to open. I'm pretty sure based on this right here, he's got what we like to call that dad bod. I'm sorry, wait, you're only into daddies? Hang on, I got something for you. No problem. No problem. Beach dad buds. You asked for it. Beach dad. He's got an apron. And it says, wait for it. It says, raise the stakes. Yeah. Alright, so we got summer loot boxes we're just going to open and then we're going to go play Dream Daddy because I just like opening boxes. These are all ladies, none of these are daddies. That's weirdly enough a skin I don't own, that's odd. Oh, alright, cool. Good. Down. Oh, it's a whole bunch of blue. I don't want blue. I want, what is... How come I'm not getting summer things? Shouldn't I get summer things? That's messed up. Oh, they're regular loot boxes. They're not summer loot boxes. It's legit. This isn't even fun anymore. I got a bunch of currency because, you know, I need currency. Like I need a whole head. But ow! This is disappointing. I thought these were summer boxes, but they're not. I don't even care. That's a pretty sick Reinhardt skin. Or spray. Alright, let's open these. These are my Twitch Prime boxes. If you're a Twitch Prime member, you can get 5 free boxes this month, 5 free boxes I think next month, a free golden box, pretty good deal. If you have Amazon Prime, just, you know, click on the Twitch Prime thing up there. There's this page that it takes you to, sign in. Free loot, man. Nothing to not like about that, but we're going to exit out of this game, and we're going to play the game that we came here to play. And nope. Overwatch, go away. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Dream Daddy configuration. The daddiest. Oh, yeah. I did earn my boxes like a man. I subscribed to Amazon Prime, and I earned some boxes. Ooh, that's loud. That's loud in my headphones. Alright, let's set the right size for whatever reason. Let's make them dads big, but not that way, perverts. Alright, so we got a game, we got our fundraising goals, we got all this sweet social media stuff, we got a sweet song about dads. We got pictures of me, e.g. We got pictures of this puppy. Would you dare say anything bad about puppies? Especially not that puppy. And I think we're all set. And it's 9:02, so let's date some freaking dads. Let's go to the gallery. We still don't have anything in the gallery. It's disappointing. Alright. Dad book. Alright.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Alright, so where are we at? We dated Craig once. We have one Craig date. We had a couple of... One Brian date, because I kind of refuse to date Brian anymore. I don't like him. You had two Matt dates, though. Matt is... sexy. Alright, we've had one Damien Blood March date. And one Hugo dates. And I don't think we've had any Joseph dates. And I think we said we were gonna date Joseph. I think. Do we know what day it is? I guess no. We're in Dad book, so we don't know what day it is. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I think we said we were gonna date this guy and see what's up. I don't know if we can... I mean, not date, but like message this guy and be like, I love Jesus too, bro. I want to find out about his wife. His wife seems to have issues. I gotta know more about Joseph. Alright, let's see. Friday night, he's most likely to be at a fun mixer. Okay. He's into beautiful wife and 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. He wanted to be a ship's captain. He likes feel-good movies. His ideal date is a lovely night out in the town with his wife. Never leaves home without the good book. And he spends a lot of time thinking about how he can be a better man, husband, and father. Let's message Joseph. Joseph Christensen. If you know what I'm talking about. And I think you know what I'm talking about. His family seems a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Yes, I should. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. How come I can't be like a Jewish dad? Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Yes, definitely. Talking to Joseph, huh? Gah! Stupid daughter. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? We just snuck up on her. That's the rudest. I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. I get that. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? I think those are all good choices. First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? That's a good question. I don't even know. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BB Quizzle. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too bizzle. That's how I'd write it. Isn't that a little too business casual? I'm fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Why do I let her write all my messages? I'm the worst. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smileys. Smiley's a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. All these dads are on dad book all day, which is kind of what I'm doing. What'd he say? Huh. Hi, Saxon. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church. What now? The kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale. And we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Let's see. 1, 2. Every sentence is an exclamation point. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. That's a good point. I'm willing to let it slide this time. Ooh. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Saxstone. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Dad.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Oh, I'm so fucked. Me weird? Never. I'm about to go ask some sweet religious questions about this anchor. Was Jesus a sailor? Did Jesus take the ship wheel? I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Saxon. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? Oh, that would be weird. What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? This is all good fucking information we need to know. The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Saxon? The door opens the rest of the way. This creepy goddamn child shows up. Hey. Hey. Bro. Oh, man. Alright. So, his name's Christian. It's not Krish. That I know. Is his name Christian? Christian Christensen? Oh my god. They're all Chris something. Chris would work. Yeah, Chris would work. Again, I'm Saxon. I know what your name is. Oh yeah. We met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Oh, don't say religion. Jesus? This is how my life is. I'm gonna start asking all my, like, regular non-Jew friends. So, how's the Jesus? I love it. I don't think he's... Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. Oh, I should definitely ask again. You're weird. Yes, I am. Who's your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. I should. Mercifully, Joseph he? That's not a normal sentence. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. That's not right. Oh, he's creepy. Saxon, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. This is the Benji dad. I'm gonna make out with his dad. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. That's supposing I haven't already made out with Benji, which would be no comment. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am ready to bake. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Yeah.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Yes, I have. A little butt nugget. Chris. You going to apologize? This kid's not a kid that apologizes. Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? He's a pretty good dad. I'm down with that. Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I want to know why this guy's kids are so messed up. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christy. Say hello to Saxton. Hello, Father. Hello, Saxton. I agree, but I mean, that's not... Well, whose balls? Oh. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick. Oh, I want to see more of this. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh, no. The twins stare up in an unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Nice. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Okay, do we go with creepy or obscure? I feel like I'm obscure. I'm not very creepy. Now say, he who walks behind the rose. Ooh, that is obscure. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks. He who behind some rose. The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. That lust flub really sealed it. Children of the Corn? Really? Yeah. It's not that mainstream. I am off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. This house is clear. I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Yeah, you are, buddy. Next time we hang out, I'll try and teach them some lines from The Thing. Alright, so it looks like we got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? This drunk-ass wife's messing up the cookies. This doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Oh. Wait here a minute. I go where I want. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill yourself, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. I couldn't say that. Let's check out his books. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? Fucking course he did. It's a big stack of what looked like travel magazines, hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. And for Jesus did visit the lepers and shit. Yo, I don't know the Bible very well. On a higher shelf there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. That's pretty good. Hot Body Johnson. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Oh, fuck yes. No, go back to those books. I want to read Hot Body Johnson 7. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. I should just put this on. That's not weird. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. Aesthetic. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. That's where you go to bone. Sex. Check out the floor. Look at the blocks in that bunny. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. Spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and I spot a houseplant. Oh man. Hey little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. What? God damn it. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. What's up, creepy kid? I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. Twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter, gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. Who doesn't? Too sweet. You're too sweet. Oh, God. Joseph, come on. No, I'm not. Oh, you're so sweet we might have to water you down. With spiders! No, not spiders. This is a terrible conversation. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Yeah. Save me from the spiders. Oh, we're gonna spoon duel. We're gonna spoon duel the Spider King to save this little girl. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Saxon the Valiant, let's see what you've got. If he tickles me, I'll be okay with it. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. He's about to mess up my world. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated. You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero. Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Do not fall in love with this man. He has like 9 kids. Hey, wait. Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony! Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy's out the door and down the hall. Goddamn sparkly ponies. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. Well, you haven't done anything to it. Stop touching it. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on a linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that it mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Yeah, he does. Look at this smug bastard. Alright, Saxon, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Whew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Sounds like Joseph's problem.
Oh.
Wow, Saxon. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph.
Oh.
Your nose looks delicious. Let me put my tongue on it. All I have to do is bring these to the big sale and voila. Duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep her out for that pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. I'm going to do stuff to your face. What? Thumb in position. And... got it.
Oh.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Oh.
Ho ho. Got a little tingly in my brownie parts. No problem. Less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Oh.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that. Saxton. Ruining this guy's life. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. What's that even mean? Do you even know what that means? Nice. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Yeah.
Stat. Joseph and Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale was already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Oh.
If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Yeah, because we all live in a 10-man cul-de-sac. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? Probably. I want to sell brownies, says the little girl. Okay, let's get you set up. I want to see Mom.
Yeah.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with other groups. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, I can only catch her half the time. These aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Oh, look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. That's right. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. I'll bet he does. For the record, snitches get stitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. Looks like some of the other stalls are selling tricks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. I don't know that. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. Yeah, I know. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? That's right. Oh, hell yeah. Come down here and get these brownies from this fucking man sandwich that I got going on. We high five. Yeah. Yeah. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first... Oh my god, we finally see Matt's daughter! Holy Jesus! I don't like this kid. I like Matt, but I don't like this kid. What's her name? Like Constantina? Carmelita? Something like that? Alright. It's not long before we have our first customers. That's because he likes a piece of this. Hi, Matt. Carmencita. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm I'm not impressed by this kid. That's what I'm saying. Father's got his hand on his junk. She's got a hand on her junk. They're a junk holding family. I don't know if I'm down with this. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box. We didn't use the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know. A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. Sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. Yeah, come catch this flavor sensation. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright, we'll take 2. Yeah, you will. Actually, we'll take 3. Oh, starting to like this girl. I mean, if people are going to be around this weekend, there's going to be, like, I don't know if you see the picture that's directly below my picture, but I'm just saying, it's a pretty cute looking puppy. That's all I'm saying. I ring them up and I high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? Come on. Come on, Goth Son. I'm not around immediately because I'm driving to Vermont to get a puppy. Then I'm driving back. We sell with a puppy. We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Sexton, this fucking douche barrel. It's Brian. Of course, this guy wants brownies. Dirtbag. Close enough. Oh. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. No comment, Brian. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. I can't. Come on. We know I'm not we know I'm not enough. We're about to get in a brownie eating contest. What's sexier than a brownie eating contest? I bet I could eat 11 brownies. They used to call me Brian Hollow Legs Harding back when I was in the competitive circuit. Think you could go brownie for brownie with me? 12 brownies. Oh, he likes me, but he doesn't like me. That's a bummer. Let's save threats of competitive eating for another time, shall we? Brian and I stare each other down. You're right. I'll just take one for myself and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group night movie night? Group night movie night. Youth group movie night, Daisy. Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. I don't want to think about it. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. He's selling her weed while we're at it. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Oh my god, brownie edges. Shut up. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our two customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. Hey. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Oh. Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. We saw a girl at work today who looked like a fusion between Saba and Ari. Where at work did you see a girl that looked like... I would have gone for young man in the sea, but I can respect that. That's pretty good. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Whose kid is Ernest? Oh, that must be Hugo's kid. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. I didn't finger lick my chest on purpose, but I can. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Oh, do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know... Basically live out of a Jimmy Buffett song. So until the Jimmy Buffett song, I'd have said yes, I totally do sometimes. Just, that'd be great. Joseph? I think about this every single day of my life. Saxton is kind of my spirit person. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day we'll be on Island Time. God, Island Time is so good. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig with a kid strapped to him, I bet. Craig! He's going to be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Oh man, we need to go on more dates with Craig. He had those moms all up on his junk. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel and Schultz. He's got these rad twin daughters. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too. Oh, you don't even know. This kid's like, I need more of those brownies. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It's so true. It all comes down to Craig. Oh. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Alright, so do we say, remember that one time you can't spell diet without die, or do I tempt him? I think we probably tempt him. Nostalgia, really? Alright. I'll trust you. I haven't trusted you yet, so it's your turn. Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbor pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it? I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. That's a good point. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake. Oh. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Oh, hell yes, Saba. For the win. Even River. Oh. I'll eat hers. Oh, God, we've got to make Craig fat. You've got... Oh, God, eggplants everywhere. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? This will be Mary. Bitch ass. Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Look at this face. She's so... She's 100% done with life. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. Oh, and boring. And safe. Oh, she's so done. Jesus. Lady. Hey, Mary, I guess. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? Oh, my Lord. What the lady? Yeah. I was just hoping to introduce Saxton to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. What
hey.
the? Don't you think, Saxton? Mary?
Give it a rest, buddy.
Let the kid answer the question. Her voice is so done. I love it. She's my favorite. I think we need to eat a brownie. I don't want to get in between these two. Well, I don't really want to be nice to Mary. I like Joseph, so they seem nice. Yeah. Screw you, Mary. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Oh, man, there's trouble in Margaritaville. No, Craig is fit, Dad. Joseph is this fucking dreamy blonde fellow here. Sure thing, honey bear. Oh, she's... Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. I've been into... Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself? What is wrong with you? Mary,
Hey.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. He does look like Benji. He's so dreamy. Lantern jaw. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Wow, they're happy. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, man. What is her deal? I'm more interested in him, though. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect.
Oh.
You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment. No. Joseph and I load... I was talking about Joseph's jawline. What do you get all excited about? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Yeah, I bet. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. You're right, I don't.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Right.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Oh. Okay, we're going to try and be good. We're going to try and save the brownie so that Amanda can have one. Because we care about our daughter. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Pocket brownie. I bet this brownie doesn't make it 5 minutes. Step inside and find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So, she's going to want to know if we have any brownies. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or... I think for a moment I realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. God damn it. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? Hi, Jesse. I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Shark Hunter Week. Alright, let's see if we S-rank that date. I'm worried that we didn't, because we had the... I accidentally flirted with Brian, which is like... He's tricking me into flirting with him, because I don't like that son of a bitch. Ooh, S-rank. Nailed it.
Never had that much fun in my life. That was awesome.
So much fun. So much fun, Joseph. So much fun. Right. We S-ranked that Joseph date.
Welcome. You've got
We can go immediately on date number 2. I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want it. Alright, so do we go on a second date with Joseph? Do we go on a second date with Craig? I'm very worried about third dates. Oh, I can have Benji anytime I want. Don't you test me. Let's see. I can't date Captain Mustache. I can't do it. Robert broke my heart. I can't date him. Let's see, Craig or Damien. Craig! Tell me more about them moms, yo. Dad tip 48. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. I really want to get out. I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with kids and fending off flirty moms that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm going to be as embarrassed as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. Oh, yeah. I type out a message to him on the dad book. Yo, dog. Hey, man. Been training on my run game recently. Ready for round 2? Bitch! That would have been better. Alright. Craig responds almost immediately. Dude, of course. Emojis. Alright. So, no lie. I'm legit just going to start typing emojis on my texts now. Emojis. Whew. That's a pretty good joke. Alright. I don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite early morning activity, brunch. What is wrong with his... Oh, man. Why can't you spell? Brunch? What's that? You run and then you get brunch. I didn't know that was going to happen. It hurts. It's a brunch. I get it. Craig and I agreed to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. What's up, Amanda Panda? So we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do like a salad night? Huh? Dad, are you on a health kick? A little bit. Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. Oh, no, what do we do? Don't worry. Don't worry about it. The committee is still out. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. We're dating Craig, so, like, it's got to be time to be fit. That dude's not going to be down if we're not fit. Or we're going to make him fat. One of the two. I can't figure... I don't know which one it is. Yeah, right? It's got to be time. We got to do this. For the kids. Sorry, Amanda. Not if I have something to say about it. Just you little fucking brat. Suddenly, Amanda lunges for the phone before I can stop her. She has the pizza place on speed dial, of course. Ah, yes. Can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese, and tomatoes, and a couple of the garlic sauce cups? Amanda, you're going a little north here. Oh, right. Can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. She knows the pizza guy. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano is not a salad. Can't blame me for trying. Nah, Rico, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure, say hi to the wife and kids for me. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery... It's really not. Running sucks. Oh, first you go on a couple light jogs, and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym. Hell yeah, and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha? Kombucha? Kombucha. I don't know what kombucha is. Kombucha. Kombucha looks like some really gross pee drink. Kombucha is a variety of fermented, lightly effervescent, sweetened black or green tea drinks. Oh, wait. I might be down with this. Alright, we're gonna have to look at that later. Kombucha. Kombucha? Kombucha. Kombucha. Hang on. Health effects, adverse effects, health claims. That doesn't sound good for you. How to make kombucha tea at home. Alright, we gotta close the internet. That's not gonna go well. Alright. I'm not getting kombucha delivery. Question. I'm gonna ask her what kombucha is. Shoot. What's kombucha? Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? Probably not. Hey, probably not. We laugh and eat more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early so that I'm ready for tomorrow. Good night's sleep when you're exercising is really, really key. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what a runner's high is, or is it just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a writer's summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest. That goddamn kid goes everywhere. I'm going to get a papoose for my puppy and just carry him everywhere. It's going to be awesome. He's dressed head to toe in color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. I always did. Hey, bro. Morning, Craig. River going to be running with us? Oh. Best as she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Get. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. Oh, yeah, cute little bastard. Oh. That's Arnold the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. All right, Arnold the capybara. Oh, I've been there. Amanda has a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we even tried to wash it. It was gross. So you've been running lately. Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Well, try and keep up. So where are we headed? Oh. I was thinking we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Oh. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Oh no. Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. This guy's a dick. I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. I don't know what a murder sprint is, but it sounds like a bad time. Murder sprints. This is the equivalent of a burpee. That sounds like something I am able to physically do. Hey. Great, let's get started. We're gonna have like a running minigame. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings. Aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller, it's pretty quiet. Alright, good warm-up. That was the warm-up? Oh, God. Let's start the show. Yeah, let's take your pants off.
Nice.
But wait. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it.
Oh.
You gotta hydrate, bro. That's a good point. I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. You know what? You probably don't drink enough water. This is a good point. Go out right now, get a glass of water. You should be drinking twice your body weight in water every day. That's science. I think that's science. That sounds right. I'm going to stand by that. Twice your body weight in water. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, I look down and I pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to you. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking out, bro. You ready? Of course we're ready. We want to impress him. Yeah, I'm ready. We finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Huh. Almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What?
Dude.
I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off a treadmill. Yeah, man, you really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on.
Oh.
Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. Oh, that's very sweet. Who's ready for the hill climbs? Not me. Blap! There's my little cheerleader. Saxton, you ready? Oh, my God. Lowest level of UGG is the best I can do here. You bet. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go on forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. Oh, my God. Hills are the worst. So what do we do now?
Oh.
We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. Saxton, there's two things you need to know about this hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Craig points to the top of the hill.
Hey.
That's not the top. I've been there. Oh, God, so many Uggs. So many H's. Ugh. Let's do this.
I don't know.
I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears. He's going to kill me. Says River. River, I'm having a moment. Please? Ooh, boy. Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. So he is human. Saxton, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I do as Craig says. Feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. Yeah, you just ran up this hill. And here, Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Your life does depend on it. Hydrate, kids. Thanks, dude.
Hey.
Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. That's me about to pass the fuck out. Sup, Langry? Oh, that's it. I just thought I was, dying. Want to take it slow for a bit? Always. I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. Oh no, she lost the toy. What's wrong, Sweet Pea? Do you want to play with Arnold? Craig looks around us.
Nice.
Oh boy, man down. I think we lost Arnold. River keeps wailing.
Nice.
I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. Should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jog down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Oh, some other kid got it. Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case for world-round detective Hardcastle. That's me. Dude, it's time for a bro adventure. A bro venture! We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. I definitely want to interrogate some bros.
Bro.
Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? Think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cat. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cat because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have the potential to be a scary bad cat. I don't want to even have to watch Meat Hell in 3 segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between, and they're loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment.
Oh.
Smart. So, where to, Brotective? Let's go to the playground. We're going to do these in order. Pow. Some little dirtbag kid stole this fucking kid's capybara. We're going to fuck him up. Make our way over to the small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over on one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. If it's Brian, I'm going to punch him in his familiar face. Oh, do we interrogate Joseph? Let's look for clues. Craig and I, 2 grown adults, walk onto the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic care. There's no forensic evidence here, no stray capybara hairs at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. We head back to the playground. Interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to. Jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book. Joseph! Joseph nearly drops his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you 2 out here. Saxton, are you exercising? Yeah, why are you saying it like that? Sure am, you know me. I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. Wait, are you reading? Oh, just a book on knots and rope tying.
Ooh, cracker.
For boats! Boat ropes! Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here. What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Huh, haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here? Of course they are. Joseph looks around. They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. Alright, am I the good cop or the bad cop? Thanks for your help, or that sounds a little suspect, Joseph. I'm on a date with Craig, so I gotta press him. Sounds a little suspect. Mischief, you say? Wait, am I being interrogated right now? Only if you did something wrong. I don't know what no yes means. I kind of like only if you did something wrong. No, I need an answer for this one. I need for 1, 2, or 3. I think it's only if you did something wrong. I think I'm bad cat. That's what I think. 1. No yes? Just doing our due diligence, Joseph.
Oh.
Arnold means a lot to River here. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on all the latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes! We head back to the playground. Do we think it's not really about boat ropes? Do we think there are other types of ropes and knots? Like for what? Like Boy Scout knots and stuff? Try to calm River down. This is a pretty nice playground. Might as well get a couple swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down. Might buy us some more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. This might prepare for the possibility of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. Craig straps River into the baby swing and gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realize that I'm stuck. River seems to love that. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing and we decide to get back to the investigation. Thanks, Craig. We head back to the playground. We gotta go into another part of the park. Where to now, bro? Gotta go to the woods. Let's fucking get those kids. Make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Let's make out on those benches. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. What's up, douchebag Robert? Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. Interrogate Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. We walk over to Robert's bench. Hey, Rob. Don't call me that. Okay. Hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
What are you up to?
Hey.
Thinking. This is my thinking bench. See why we don't go on dates with Robert? I have to get a solid 2 to 3 hours brooding in per day, filling quotas. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? A capybara is a large rodent native to South America. I know. So have you seen one?
Oh.
A stuffed one? Not a real one. That'd be weird. Oh, we're the bad guy. Alright, Robert. We've been nice. Help us out or I'm gonna go off, learn how to fight, and then come back here to kick your ass. Q, learning how to fight? Pfft, please. Well, fine. If you don't tell us what I want to hear, I'm going to spoil the season finale of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. You're bluffing. I like the look on his face. He got momentarily like, what? My buddy here doesn't play by the rules. Saxon don't do it. Callum and Flint crash into a haunted... Stop! You're a monster! Robert sighs. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap, I was really nailing the bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something. Now what, bro? Joseph says twins are around here somehow, but I have no idea how we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Huh, maybe I should have left the good cop, bad cop routine to the pros on TV. No, hell no, I was nailing it. Yeah, Robert, bro, do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of a man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go?
Hey.
Ran into the woods. I'd be careful, though. I don't trust him. But then again, I don't trust anyone. I'm a bad boy. Not even you guys. It's so terrible. Not even. I can't. Oh, man. Not even that baby. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo.
Oh.
Thanks for your help, Robert. The woods. Let's go deeper into the woods. The kids. I stare into the depths of the forest. Who knows what could be in there? Are you prepared for what we might face in there? It's 2 kids, dude. Come on. Yes, I'm prepared. Let's do this. I'm ready, partner, bro. You? Nope. But if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. Let's do this.
Nice.
Nice. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any signs of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly we hear voices. I want to do it. You got to do it last time. Craig and I come to a clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there.
Hey.
Put your tiny hands where we can see them. Christian and Christy just stare at us. You heard the guy. Put your hands up. We're kind of in the middle of something here, dude. Yeah, can you come back later? What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up. My heart is pounding. Is this the end of the line? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lies in the dirt. And it's Arnold. What have they done to him?
Hey.
Arnold! You heard the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's our property, and you've desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? Yeah, it doesn't have your name on it. Actually, it does. See on the foot there? Christy looks at the foot. I can't read. Craig looks at me.
Oh, man.
I'm so done with this, bro. There's no use arguing with them. River sniffles. Craig looks exhausted.
Oh, man.
I gotta get her home or she's gonna have another meltdown. Let's brunch some other time, yeah? Wait, why did we just lose? What happened? Like, did we take too long? That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. I head back to the cul-de-sac alone and head inside the house. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep.
Eh?
I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually.
Huh?
Right. How was brunch? Well, we had a good time with the run part, but we didn't make it to the rest of the portmanteau. Huh? To brunch. We didn't make it to brunch. Somehow we lost River's toy capybara on our run. A capybara is, Dad, don't patronize me about giant rodents. I know. Sorry. Anyway, we figured out that Joseph Creepy's twins had something to do with it, but we never got to the bottom of it. Oh, we're the worst cops. We actually cornered the kids in the woods and found what was left of the toy, but we couldn't convince them to give it back. Maybe if we'd had a smoking gun. I mean, evidence, not a literal gun. So the run went well, though. I was a little worried about your endurance. So, like, I don't get it. Did we not look for clues or something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was rough at first, but it ended up being a piece of cake. I actually feel pretty grit. My legs give out. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I'm just going to hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Like, and we got, I don't... Huh. Well, that's weird. I wonder if you have to do it, like, either faster or if we need more evidence. I don't know. That seems weird. Okay. I mean, we found those kids, but no evidence. Maybe I just didn't look... Maybe it was that we didn't do the evidence thing before we went into the woods. Or maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's not time driven. Oh well. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh I decided to take the long way home. Home from where? I passed out in my house. I'm like legit losing my voice this week. This is terrible. Okay. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh. So I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear the patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. I order a beer. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. Turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over in the corner and spot none other than Mary. Let's find out about her story. Sitting alone and in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad.
Hey.
She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Oh, we're gonna say hi. What's up, girl? I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. I'm gonna save their marriage. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me.
Oh.
Hey, cowboy. No, not with the cowboy stuff. I'm here to save your marriage, lady. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Absolutely. Walk her home. I got this. We're gonna make sure you get home. I slide out of the booth. It seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it. She clearly does not. Got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird. Just, she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with, I don't really want to say it, one of the guys she meets? Nah. Nah? Ain't her thing. Okay. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. So she's not a hoe bag, is what he's saying. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I would ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. Oh, come on, lady. Tell me more. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait. Can we just... Hold on. What's wrong?
Hey, sailor.
How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. Oh, no. Come on, lady. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest.
Hey.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door by herself. Huh. Alright, well, that was weird.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Let's immediately go on a date with Robert. Or Joseph. I can't go on a date with a brooding guy. I can't do it. Damien. You and me, bro hammer. Alright, true crime, taxidermy, a coffin, bosom, bats, art house horror, dark wave. Ooh. Okay. The solo from Kid Charlemagne is the greatest guitar solo ever. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Of course I got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Ooh, can I see it? Anna hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, that dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, oh, God. Dearest Saxon, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that the use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I wrote this hastily, under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Saxton, if you will allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Man and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So you're going to catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that is classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. Okay. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. That's correct. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? No, come on, lady. Evil never dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? No. There's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. That's probably the one. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. That's too far. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cask of Amontillado, that kid? You been good? I must confess to my amateur control of the written word. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. I like it. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. Okay, I think it's this. Yeah. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me, get at that is pretty good. Okay, while a strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't even know what Bruegel's landscape is. That seems real dumb. I like it. What the fuck is Bruegel's? I gotta look it up. What's Bruegel's landscape? I'm not gonna pick it because I don't know what it was. But landscape with the fall of Icarus is a painting in an oil canvas measuring... Okay, right. So like that painting, I find myself lost in your details. Oh my god. That's making me wet. Holy shit. Alright. Anyway, while I strange short events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much... It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth, calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Hard Daps. God damn, I want to pick Hard Daps. So good. Best wishes. And then I sign my name, my full name, fancier that way. Saxton Hardcastle. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. This letter is so thirsty. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While a strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you will find 2 tickets to Vampire Blood Titties. Let's do this. You spelled the name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? Yes. That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room, returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax on the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in a clutch. Always comes in a clutch. Comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now. Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's creepy-ass house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I don't like where you show up and he's just like thunder and shit. Alright. I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon?
Huh.
I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh. Ah!
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Oh, you can repay me. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Why is there always some other dad, like, fucking narking on my dates? Ugh, my dad's here. Oh shit, it's the goth kid. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little while longer, and Damien buys us snacks. Hell yeah. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. There's no way he's going to like this movie. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is he like agoraphobic? Vampires, huh? Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. I love this conversation. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. That's alright, baby. You can hold on to me. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. Just get this dude out of here. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. His name is Romulus Badblood. I don't even know if I can do the voices for this. Awaken, my coven! Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Demetrius Morvant, brother, is it time? Carmela von Ruden. Wow. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade! Oh, this is real dumb. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you!
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grabbing my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh, my.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
Huh.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Tee-hee. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. I feel like asking what's happening is the best dad joke of all. So do I tell a dad joke, which is probably going to win? I'm just saying, like, you guys want to hear a dad joke, right? Point out a plot hole or ask what's happening. Gotta be a dad joke, right? Like, make him laugh. Nice to blood you. So dumb. Alright, tell a dad joke. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Ooh, where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Oh, shit. Oh my god, where does a dog go when it loses? Winston! Where does a dog go? My dog's upside down on the couch. He's like man spreading all over my couch right now. I'm just staring right at his business.
What?
Where? To the retail store. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Good one, Saxon. Show me the eggplants.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. Oh yeah, we get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace, who doesn't even get a name, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. Romulus Badblood. It appears that the Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
What?
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar.
Huh.
Oh no, twist ending. Demetrius Morvant. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. This movie's fucking dumb. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Question mark. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film! While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
Oh.
As lovely as the company, yes. Thinks I'm lovely. Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response. It's got to be thanks, right? I mean, you got to thank somebody when they compliment you. That's better than cool or okay. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Yeah, let's go to that guy's coffee shop and show him we got a new date. Worry not, I've got a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Saxon. Trust me.
Ah.
I don't need to get murdered on a date, dude. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. If there's a sick club in here, that's going to be awesome. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? I would say, Damien. I would. With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
Oh my.
I wasn't? He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. What? No, Damien. Say it's not so. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however. I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of such death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. It's fucking Romulus bad blood. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly toward us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof! If this is Brian's dog, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh, it's a dog. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner toward us. I don't know whose dog this is. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see... fucking Robert. Why is day 2 like always like Dad Palooza? Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. Of course. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Robert is the most ridiculous man. What dog? What are you even talking about? Alright. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. We can give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. What are you looking at? You're ridiculous. You know that? Yes, you are. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs.
Oh.
Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice, too. Yeah, you do. Yeah, man, dogs are cool.
Oh.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home. Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Make out with this guy. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thanks, bro. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Saxton, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief and presses it into my hand. Does that mean we're engaged? Wow, thank you. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm going to wave this at passing ships. It's got to be the Cheers one. Got to be the Cheers. Oh my god. A noble purpose. Oh man, hearts, sweat, some eggplants. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. There's like a lot of not getting laid in this game. I'm pretty sure I nailed that date.
Whoa.
What did I get? A quick hand squeeze. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes, how was the movie? Lots of vampire titties.
Yeah.
Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Saxon. Did you know the graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? That's a good idea. I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Alright, give me a score. Give me that S rank. Give me that S rank. Padow!
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Okay. Okay. S rank. Right. 2 S ranks with old fucking...
Welcome.
Okay. I don't know that I have another date in me. I would love to, but my voice is racked and I can't talk anymore. And I don't want to do silent fucking dad dates. Yeah. Do we, oh, you know what we need to do is save it. That was fucked up. There we go. What if we go back? Yeah. Let's see if there's anything in the gallery. Probably not. This game's really fucked up. Gallery. Nothing. Damn it. What? What do I need to do?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Gallery. Alright, so we're at 2 good dates with homie McG Slice. 2 good dates. Well, we had a, like, not great date with Craig, which is a bummer. We had good dates with Matt. We had 1 date with Brian. I think I'm done talking to him forever. We had 1 date with Joseph. I'd go to a 2nd date with Joseph. See what's up with there. And we're not dating Robert. I already had that. I already hit that, and now I will be quitting that. So, I guess we gotta think about what we're gonna do next time. I don't know, Hugo just, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's got like a man bun. Herpes mustache. I'm not into it. So, if you stopped in tonight and watched, thank you very much. We appreciate it, myself and the rest of the LAN bros. Sorry for my voice tonight. I think that movie really wrecked what was left of it. Be back next week with some more dad dates, and actually a special guest. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring him on camera. His picture's down below me in the stream, and so cross your fingers. We should be bringing him home this week, and maybe we'll put some dogs on camera. That dog is really tired and doesn't want to be on camera. So this is all for Extra Life. Click the links down below for Extra Life. We're all trying to raise money for sick kids and for the hospitals through the Children's Miracle Network. I'm here every Wednesday. No, this is Thursday night. I'm here every Thursday night, 9 p.m. And now you can tell how I'm super tired and I'm not going to be able to talk for the rest of the week. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good week. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night.